everybody. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching me. I hope it's a good day. I'm going to just start saying good day. I am here to give you a reading on this portal coming open on Tuesday. Spirit keeps telling me this particular Lionsgate, 8-8 Lionsgate portal is going to be one of massive change for us. And that I needed to prepare you all for it. So here we go. Please excuse the fingernails as I am in the middle of doing a manicure. Thought this was kind of more important. No, Spirit told me it's more important. We're going to look at the past, what we need to release from the past, what we need to heal in the now, and what we need to embrace for the future. So here we go. I am using the Wisdom Oracle deck by Barbara Moore. Oh, there's one. 2 cards just fell out. Okay, Spirit. I will take them. I mean, they like dropped out at the bottom. One more, please. And the future. Wow. This particular crystal has really been changing. See all of that in there? When I purchased this crystal, it was crystal clear. It had nothing in the center. And look what big pieces are now forming inside there. Wow. Changing the very structure of my crystal. The energies lately. I knew they were powerful, but good criminally. Okay, let's see what this says. I hope you're having a great week so far. This is a week of dynamics and change. Okay, Spirit, what are you telling us that we need to release from the past? Wow. We've been carrying a really heavy load for too long. The overwhelming sense of responsibility has grown all out of proportion to the reality of the situation. Relief is at hand. All you have to do is reach out and grasp it. But in order to do that, you must release what you are clutching. Let it go. You don't need to carry it anymore. That plant she has in her hand, that's lemon balm. It makes things easier to bear. It eases an overwhelming sense of responsibility. It lightens a too serious mood. Are you taking things too seriously? Are you doing everything that you can to find relief instead of find the adventure? Rhodonite is the stone. She's got it on around her neck. It aids in restoration and recovery. What you have to let go of is the thought that comfort and being comfortable all of the time, 100% of the time, is your goal. Let me tell you, high adventure sports, high adventure hobbies, they don't go towards comfort. Matter of fact, they're pretty uncomfortable. They teach you how to surpass the need for comfort. And the desire to find that comfort in the things and the people and activities on the outside. We need to let go of that need for so much comfort. And right now, in the current, what we need to heal is how we communicate. Yeah, Leo. It's Lionsgate. It's all about Leo. And Leo is about having a loud voice and being the center of attention. Being the life of the party. That's the Leo. Not always in ways we want to see, as far as life of the party goes. You see in this card the spirit animals in the smoke. This card is telling us we need to focus on any and all things to help us communicate with each other. There's a whole community out there that has been sequestered and has no idea what we know. They don't know what we know. We have to communicate to them the truth in a way that does not shock them, make them run, or make them turn away from the truth. In this painting, you will see all over down here, daffodils. That's the plant of this card that we're being told to watch out for. Communication is key. With other humans, perhaps, but more importantly, with your spirit guides and your teachers. Here we are. It's telling us to go within. Stop looking without. Practice your listening and speaking skills, both in this physical world and in the spiritual realm. And right now, with the veil as thin as it is, that is what is the good thing about Lionsgate. The veil begins to thin now. The veil begins to thin between the realms. There is much that you need to say, and even more that you need to hear to strengthen your relationship to spirit. So what we're needing to heal so that we can communicate with kindness and discernment, what we're needing to heal is how we communicate. The daffodil is like a divine trumpet. It creates connection with spirit guides, teachers, and humans, and enhances the ability to hear and speak to the spirit world. And the stone that she's wearing around her neck and around her waist, is angelite, because it promotes communication. That's a stone I don't have. I think I would like to get that one. As a writer, makes sense, huh? Tell yourself, I am a skilled communicator. I speak with clarity and kindness, and I listen attentively, without prejudice or prejudgment. I ask questions and cultivate curiosity. Maybe, what I'm hearing in this card, the part that we need to honor in this, as spiritual teachers and guides, psychics, mediums, whatever your abilities and talents are. What I'm hearing in this, be careful, not what you communicate, but how you communicate it and who you are communicating it to. Not everyone you speak to is of like mind. So in the kindness of accessing your spirit guide, your spirit animal guide, you will find a more telepathic way of communicating across species and within our own species. Archangel Gabriel has a special message for us. Listen for the truth. When you hear a quote or someone is telling you something, you will know. You will have absolute clarity once you heal how you communicate. Softness, kindness, gentleness, and grace is what we need to work on. Healing how we communicate to the planet, to each other, and to the spirit world is where the fine-tuning is coming in this Lionsgate. We are the tuners. If you're a light bringer, a light bearer, or a light worker, communication is your number one priority. Clear and concise communication. So, for the future, what do we need to keep in mind? Keep working on your transformation. Our future is transformation. Focus on the amethyst. Focus on the purple light. If you are seeing the lavender flame, you are getting special, strong messages from Archangel Metatron. Pay attention. Listen. Even though you feel like you may be in a dark forest, there is always some kind of light filtering through the trees. We have been asked to let go of all of our seeking of comfort, to trade in that voyage and journey to comfort for a voyage and journey for adventure. In the past, we just wanted relief. We just wanted to survive and breathe. But that is what we have to let go of. We don't need that survival mode. Hold your breath until. Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. You only have to sacrifice what you choose to sacrifice at this point. Through clear and concise, loving and kind communication, that we have healed within ourselves is how we will guide those who are still seeking comfort and relief instead of life and adventure. Here is where all of us in the future will transform life, future, abundance. This card is also letting you know if you've got a bad habit, sometimes a change of habit is enough. Do you have a ritual that you do a particular way? Do you have a tradition that you really don't even have any idea where it started or why you even do it? You just do it because you always have? Maybe that kind of a habit is something you need to take a deeper look at. Other times, only a complete transformation will do. So there's going to be times when all you got to do is just change small things. And then there's going to be times when what you're hearing and seeing is going to change everything about you. Everything down to your core. It's time to gain a fuller understanding of your soul's purpose, and that will require transformation. A rearranging of your worldview and practices that bring your actions in line with your ideals, not the ones you were raised with, not the ones that so-and-so said that should be, however, in a reading. You know, only you know what your ideals are. Stand up for them, even though that is very, very uncomfortable at times. Reach for and embrace your highest vision of yourself. And tell yourself, I seek transformation. I have a higher vision of myself and move toward it step by step. I release my old self and embrace why and who I am becoming. This Lionsgate is powerful. All Lionsgate portals are powerful. Because of the veil being at its point and thinning, we are given new spirit guides, new abilities, new gifts, new clarity, new understanding, and new teachings to follow. We get new spirit guides, and the ascended masters will exchange who they're working with. So if you've been working with Kuan Yin for years and years and years, get ready, because who knows, maybe Lakshmi is going to be coming forward for you. I can tell you last year, for instance, for me, I was having difficulties with being estranged from my family and feeling very alone and wanting to know, how do I get past that, as it is a major block for me. This is something I'm actually working on in shadow work right now. Because that's how I was told I was the only way I was going to heal it. So much of my life is oriented to how I was raised. And I know that does not serve me now. Doesn't even come close. So I'm letting that go. And that was a very comfortable place to know that family and friends are always there for you when you need help. To know here, that comfort, you're letting go of the comfort of having somebody else always there to rescue you. It is time to rescue yourself. I didn't tell you about the plant that is here in the transformation card. That is mullein. Mullein. It brings awareness and light to consciousness, an understanding of one's higher purpose. This is this person's higher self. At this altar, she has plugged into the collective and is changing. See, the energy is moving through her. Like I said, this is an amethyst. That is the stone, because it aids in transformation. It also aids in healing. Very powerful card. You also have the moon back here. This moon is shining through the trees, and it's catching on the mullein. Stop what you're doing today and think about it. I want to hear you telling me in the comments about a meditation you did that showed you similar things. What are you working to let go of from your past? What are you working to heal today, right now? And what are you looking forward to achieving in the future? We are letting go of our need for the ultimate comfort. And in letting go of that need for ultimate comfort and the need to sacrifice, we are shown a more graceful and kind way to communicate, to understand the clarity of where we are and what we have to do now, today, to get through this next 5 minutes. Once we have that understanding of how to communicate through grace and kindness, transformation of the future will be darn near automatic. It will flow through you and around you, just like the air and the water of the sea. I thank you very much for being here. I send you blessings for this time. The rest of the year is a time for you. Grow. Don't be afraid. Reach out. There are so many of us here who are here to help you, to guide you, and make you not afraid. Blessings. May karma be kind to you and walk with you in her grace. And may the Lion of Lionsgate bring you nothing but abundance, prosperity, and clarity of truth. We'll see you next time. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye now.